Welcome to AI Pulse. We used to think of AI as this far-off concept living in the cloud, but that's all changing. Today, we're talking about AI in your pocket, on your desktop, and now even being written into our laws. It is a massive shift, and we're here to break it all down for you. So, what did AI learn today? Well, we're going to follow its journey as it jumps from the digital world right into our physical one. We'll start with a device that's probably in your hand right now, then we'll zoom out to the silicon chips that are powering this whole revolution, and we'll end with the global rulebook that's trying to keep it all in check. Let's dive in. And we're going to start where AI gets the most personal, right there in your pocket. The race to build the ultimate digital assistant is heating up. And believe me, the top players are taking wildly different approaches to win. So in one corner, you've got Apple with what you could call Siri 2.0. It's a very careful, almost cautious upgrade that's actually powered by Google's own Gemini model. Then in the other corner, you have Google going all in with personal intelligence, basically plugging Gemini directly into your entire digital life, your Gmail, your photos, the whole shebang. So one is playing it safe, the other is betting the farm on deep integration. Who do you think has the winning strategy here? But while Apple and Google are so focused on teaching their AIs to talk better, a new challenger is teaching its AI to actually act. This is where it gets really interesting. Anthropic's Claude is moving way beyond just conversation and into a whole new territory, taking action for you. And that brings us to this game-changing concept, agentic AI. This is a huge deal. Think of it less like an assistant you just talk to, and more like a digital intern you can actually delegate tasks to. It doesn't just find answers for you, it can do the work for you, right there on your own computer inside your own files. And check out how simple this is. You're basically the manager. You just point Claude to a folder, give it a goal, like, hey, organize all these reports and draft a summary, and it just gets to work. It plans what to do, it does it, and this is the crucial part. It checks in with you for approval before it does anything major. And all the work happens on your machine. This isn't just a better Siri. It's a completely new way of getting things done. But okay, what's the magic behind all these incredible new abilities? This kind of power doesn't just pop up out of nowhere. It's all built on a new wave of foundational models. So let's go pop the hood and take a look inside the engine room. Now, what's really fascinating is how specialized these models are becoming. Just look at Mistral's new OCR3. It's not just reading text. It's making sense of real-world chaos, like your doctor's handwritten notes, messy government forms, even blurry scans. And it doesn't just spit back a wall of text, it gives you clean, structured data that's actually ready to use. And here's the kicker. This is what turns it from just a cool upgrade into a full-blown revolution. Mistral is offering this incredible power for as little as $1 per 1,000 pages. I mean, think about that. This isn't just a technical leap, it's an economic earthquake. It makes this powerful AI accessible for tasks that used to be slow, manual, and super expensive. And it's not just the big corporations pushing things forward. The open source community is absolutely on fire. This quote from a user on Reddit about the upcoming MiniMax model just perfectly captures that grassroots excitement. You've got this incredible energy from developers all over the world building the next generation of AI tools right now. So, we have smarter assistants in our pockets and way more powerful models in the cloud. But all this amazing software, it needs a physical home. It needs silicon. So let's zoom out to the global chessboard, where the very foundations of AI's future are being built as we speak. This chart, right here, tells the entire story. For TSMC, the most important chip manufacturer on the planet, AI and high-performance computing is now the biggest part of their business, 58%. We're talking over $71 billion projected for 2025. This isn't a side project for them. It is the business. And to keep up with this unbelievable demand, just look at the money they are pouring in. TSMC is planning to spend up to $56 billion on new factories and equipment in 2026 alone. That is an absolutely mind-boggling number. That's more than their competitors Intel and Samsung spent last year combined. But this isn't some blind gamble. It's a calculated, high-stakes bet. And it comes with a very healthy dose of fear. The CEO of TSMC, CCY, is crystal clear about the risks. It's the perfect picture of the AI boom. This tremendous confidence in the future mixed with the terrifying knowledge of how badly things could go wrong if they mess up. So, while the world's biggest chipmaker is doubling down on its global manufacturing strategy, one of AI's biggest names is looking to bring everything back home. OpenAI, a company famous for software, is making a huge strategic pivot into hardware, and they want to build it right here in the USA. They've put out the call for American manufacturing partners for everything: data center hardware, consumer electronics, even robotics. The goal is pretty clear. They want to build their own secure end-to-end AI ecosystem, from the silicon all the way to a finished robot, without having to rely on global supply chains. The big question is, can they actually pull it off? Okay, so all of this, personal agents, powerful models, billions of dollars in hardware, it concentrates an immense amount of power. And that inevitably leads to one critical question: who makes the rules? So let's zoom out one last time to where the first global rulebook for AI is being written. The European Union's new AI Act is taking a really pragmatic approach. It's not about banning AI, it's about managing risk. As you can see, it creates these different tiers. Some things, like government social scoring systems, are just banned outright. High-risk areas, like using AI to screen job applicants, are going to face very strict rules. And then low-risk tools, like most chatbots, will have much lighter regulations. And let me tell you, these rules have some serious teeth. The fine for the worst violations isn't just a slap on the wrist. It's up to 7% of a company's total global revenue. For a company like Google or Microsoft, that could mean a fine in the tens of billions of dollars. This completely changes the game. This quote just captures the shift perfectly. For the first time, a major economic power is hitting the brakes, forcing companies to think about safety and trust over just pure speed. And make no mistake, even though this is a European law, its ripples are going to be felt worldwide. It's setting a new global standard. Which brings us to our final question for today. We have AI becoming more powerful and more personal, but at the same time more regulated. In this new landscape, who's really going to win the future? Is it the companies building the tech, the governments writing the rules, or is it us, the people who will ultimately use it all? And maybe more importantly, what kind of future do we want to build with it? That's your AI Pulse for today.